Hey, this is Coach Raheen, and today I'm going to talk to you about the power of personal progress. So, this is a subject that I'm very passionate about because it affects all of the other things that we want to do with our life in order to grow and become more. Some of us, however, because of life and the challenges that life pushes on us, fall into a situation where we strive for security or we strive for comfortability. And the problem with security and comfortability is that you're never really secure. Not really, because this is the kind of planet where anything can happen. 1 minute, everything is working out, and then the next minute, everything is not working out, right? So when we call ourselves finding comfortability or finding a place where we can rest and kind of relax and not worry, things begin to happen. Dust settles, the weed starts to grow. All of the things that we thought was so secure begin to fall apart. This is why progress is so important, and personal progress is really important. This is the essence of who we are. In order to get here, we have to win the greatest race ever. There are billions of others trying to make it to this physical plane, and we are the ones who make it, right? When we get here, from the time that we're a baby, when we're born, all the way up to adulthood, wherever you are right now in your development, you are constantly growing. Life is pushing you and telling you that it's all about progress. But somewhere along the line, we completely forget this. So here's some questions that I want you to really think about to help you in your ability to make personal progress. If you were to compare your life today to where you were last year at this exact same day, have you made progress? If you were to compare your life today to where you were last week, have you made progress? What about if you compare yourself today to where you were yesterday? Have you made progress? These are all very important questions. If you want to have the kind of life where you're happy, where you feel excited, where you feel driven, where you have a purpose, you have to be making progress. It is just simply no way around that. Sometimes we can completely just forget about that, but I urge you, if you want to have the kind of life that you enjoy, you're going to have to make progress. So what exactly should you be progressing in? Well, I do a lot of reading and a lot of studying. I ask a lot of questions of people who are smart and intelligent. And there's some trends that I've noticed in all of the books that I've read, the videos that I've listened to, the people that I've talked to, and in analyzing my own life. And one thing that I've noticed is that the people who seem to make the most progress are the ones who have the best alignment. Now, alignment in the context that I'm talking about is an alignment when it comes down to, are you meeting your own standards? In other words, when you think of your best self, when you think about you at the top of your game, your best mental health, your best physical health, your best financial health, relationships, results, emotionally, your best attitude, are you meeting those standards or are you falling short? If you are meeting those standards or close to meeting those standards, chances are you probably feel very good about yourself. Now, that's what I'm talking about when I say alignment. Alignment is you have your standard on one side, and then on the other side, you have your actual self, who you are. If who you actually are measures up to your standards, 9 times out of 10, you're making good progress and you're happy. If who you are is not meeting those standards, then that's when problems come in. So you have to be thinking all the time, mentally, am I a little bit sharper today than I was last year? Physically, is my body more like what I actually want it to be, my standard, or is it less? Or have you given up on it? There's some people, don't want to or want to improve their bodies, but the discipline that it takes to have the kind of body that you want, they just don't feel like working on it. How about emotionally? Emotions are such a strong part of who we are. When you think about yourself emotionally, are you more in control of your emotions or are you less in control of your emotions? A good way to tell is when conflict or situations arrive that cause a great amount of challenge, are you more emotionally stable or are you less emotionally stable? Are you out of control? Do you find yourself losing your temper? Or if that's the way you used to be, in other words, in the past, when situations came up, you lose your temper, you get an attitude, you get out of control. Today, are you more in control? When situations happen, do you find yourself being more at peace and more comfortable with who you are and how you handle situations? These are all important questions to ask yourself and to measure if you're making progress every single day, every single week, every single month, and every single year. One great way to measure your progress is to keep a journal, keep a planner, write down your daily activities and write down your weekly activities, your monthly activities, and your yearly activities. And then every single year, reflect. Look at your journal to see where you were last year on that same day. Look at the progress that you've made from that point to this. And if you've not made any progress, then make plans by comparing where you were in the past to where you want to be in the future by doing something about it today, in that present moment. So there it is. If you are interested in personal progress, you want your life to be bigger, better, and more fulfilled than it ever can be, reach out to me. I'd love to be your coach. You can reach me at coachrahin.com. That's CoachRahin.com. And let's get together. Let's take your life to the next level. I put out a podcast every single Thursday, so tune in. Go ahead and like my channel. Go ahead and follow. And I look forward to hearing from you in the future. Remember, if you want to have the life that you dream of, you have to make progress every single day. Until next time.